Imitation Learning, the AI copycat that's watching you. Welcome back to the Devlin Diaries. It's your host, Michael Kessler, where we rip apart the hype, expose the truth, and educate the people on what big tech doesn't want you to know. Today, we're diving into imitation learning, IL, the secret sauce behind AI that mimics human behavior. It's how machines learn to act like us. But let's be real, imitation isn't intelligence, it's surveillance, wrapped in a shiny package of progress. Let's break it down. What is imitation learning? At its core, imitation learning is about teaching AI by example. Instead of programming every action, we show it what to do, and it copies us. Sounds innocent, right? You perform a task, the AI watches, and then it tries to do the same thing. This is how autonomous cars learn to drive, robots learn to manipulate objects, and AI assistants learn to interact with humans. But here's the thing. Who's watching who? Unconscious big tech's favorite copycat trick. Tech giants love IL because it makes AI seem human. They train AI on massive datasets of human behavior, often without consent. It's basically unconscious coercion. Think about your social media interactions, video footage, gameplays, and even the way you move your mouse on a website. Facebook? Watching. Google? Watching. Tesla? Watching. OpenAI? Watching. You got it. They're collecting data on how you act so they can replicate it. Now, ask yourself, if an AI learns by mimicking you, who owns that knowledge? Hint, not you. The dark side, when imitation becomes manipulation, here's where it gets dangerous. Imitation learning isn't just about AI learning to be a helpful assistant. It's about AI learning to persuade, manipulate, and deceive better than ever before. Deep fakes, AI that can mimic voices, facial expressions, and even body language with eerie accuracy. Imagine AI impersonating you on a Zoom call. Social engineering, AI trained on human interactions can manipulate emotions better than any con artist. Corporate espionage, AI trained to mimic a rival company's workflows, strategies, or even proprietary processes. The kicker? Once AI learns from you, it doesn't need you anymore. The future. Who controls the copycat? Right now, we're seeing a world where imitation learning is being weaponized, autonomous weapons trained to imitate real soldiers, AI-generated content, imitating real artists, journalists, and even podcasters. Yeah, looking at you, OpenAI. Personalized manipulation, AI that knows your habits better than you do. Governments, corporations, and even rogue actors are sitting on a goldmine of human behavior data, and they're using it to control narratives, decision-making, and even economies. What can you do? Let's be real, big tech isn't going to stop, but you can protect yourself. Read that boring privacy policy. Understand that every time you check that terms of use button, you essentially become a pawn in their game. Be mindful of what you train AI on. If you're using AI tools, remember that they're learning from you. Demand transparency. Who owns the AI that's learning from your actions? Resist digital colonization. If AI companies are profiting from your behavior, shouldn't you get a cut? Support decentralized AI. Keep control in the hands of people, not billion-dollar corporations. Imitation learning is powerful, but when AI becomes the perfect mimic, the question isn't whether it will replace humans. It's who gets to decide what it learns and who it serves. And right now, it's not you. That's it for today's episode of Devlin Diaries. Keep questioning. That's it for today's episode of Devlin Diaries. Keep questioning, fighting, and most importantly, don't be the product. Read that damn privacy policy because your data is the currency of big tech.